Plenty of recommendations have been given related to the water crisis. One made by the Lucas County Health Department is that all elective surgeries be postponed until the water is given the all clear. Our Christy Lee has how hospitals, health offices, and patients are responding tonight. Christy.
Yes, a health department representative says while many surgeries use distilled water instead of tap, the concern has to do with where and when the equipment was sterilized. Many hospitals and doctors' offices are going ahead and following with the recommendation to cancel those surgeries, but there are some exceptions. The change affects patients, though, the most.
Your procedure at 1:30 is canceled, and please call Dr. Hassan's office to reschedule. Thank you.
I had a biopsy, and I have cancer, and so they need to go in and remove if there's any other ones that they, excuse me.
Connie Lawrence found out just a couple weeks ago that she has cancerous cells she needs removed. She had just wrapped her mind around getting her surgery, never expected it would be canceled.
I knew what it was all about because it's because of the water problem that we're having, but never thought that I would get a call, you know, but I did. So I was upset. Very upset because I want to get this going and get this out of my hair.
Some places will remain open, like some dentist offices that only use distilled water. Cedar Creek Family Dental Care is able to follow former plans because all sterilization of equipment is done in the office.
We're outside of the lines. I would say we'll probably be a little busier just trying to work in other patients and everything, since obviously anybody in Toledo is not operable at this point.
Those that can will continue with surgical plans, but for many patients scheduled for surgeries this week, it's a waiting game.
I wanted to get it over with. I want to get it done and just go on so I can enjoy my grandchildren.
Lawrence is calling her doctor tomorrow for the next steps. If you have a surgery scheduled tomorrow or later this week, be sure to call and get your appointment verified. Again, all elective surgeries are canceled at this time. Now, exceptions have been made for C-sections. They remain scheduled. Also, any surgery scheduled at ProMedica Bay Park Hospital should be unchanged. Reporting live, Christy Lee, 13 ABC Action News.
Thanks. And the water shortage has really been a challenge for households, but of course it's been a huge setback for area restaurants.
That's right. Many were asked, strongly urged to close after the water advisory was announced yesterday morning, early yesterday. Our Christy Lee just got back from one restaurant that's been able to keep going. She's live with how it's been able to stay in business this weekend. Christy?
Yes, we're here at the Oasis on Dorr Street, and an oasis is just what this place has been. It's been an open restaurant among a desert of closed restaurants because of that shortage of clean water.
We didn't go any period of time without being able to operate without water.
The Toledo Lucas County Health Department released a request for the second day asking restaurants to remain closed. Exceptions are made for those that can operate with bottled water or outside sources. Owner of the Oasis on Dorr Street says it has an advantage because much of the business is carryout.
We don't have to utilize the plates with none of that.
For the dishes that do need cleaning, Oasis already has a system in place they use for fairs and catering.
Wash, rinse, sanitize.
Okay, and so you just poured
Correct.
bottles of water in here.
100%.
Hand sanitizer and disposable gloves keep workers' hands clean. 2 liters of pop are used in place of the fountain soda. But the biggest change was switching to 100% bottled water.
I mean, to open up a tap versus having to open up a bottle, there's definitely big changes there. It slows things down. But more importantly, we actually have the water to be able to do that. So it may slow us down, but we're still going to get it done.
Getting it done and in good spirits.
Now here's something you won't see in the back of an Oasis kitchen every day. Bags and bags and bags of bottles of water. The owner says they've been going through 2,500 to 3,000 bottles of water a day between all 4 stores.
If we have to do this all week, and we're prepared to.
The restaurant is spending the same amount on water per day as they usually do per month. But with many restaurants closed, an increase in its business might help cover that.
People that don't have water at home, first of all, don't want to be cooked. They don't want to cook. They want to conserve it for to be able to drink it. So more people are getting food cooked out, delivered.
Now, the restaurant has increased their staff to help out with that increase of business. We've seen a steady stream of cars heading out to make deliveries for the folks that need some food. Now, if there's other restaurants that are interested in opening up, there is a number that they should call. They need to call the health department restaurant hotline to make sure that they have the proper systems in place to go ahead and open back up. And that number to call is 419-246-8072. That's 419-246-8072. For now, reporting live on Dorr Street in Toledo, Christy Lee, 13 ABC Action News.
We begin tonight with the continuing impact of the water crisis, that is. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 13 ABC Action News at 11. I'm Diane Larson.
And I'm Lee Conklin. So many people still drinking bottled water despite assurances that the Toledo tap water is safe. And all that plastic is creating a new problem. 13
ABC's Christy Lee is live now to explain. Christy?
The water crisis hit a couple weeks ago, but just days later, city leaders declared water from the tap safe to drink again. But many are still not quite buying it, preferring more to drink their bottled water instead. But all these extra bottles of water means extra waste.
Tiffany White says she plans to keep stocking up on bottled water for at least the next couple months. She hasn't gone back to tap water since city leaders first issued the water advisory.
I just don't trust it. I don't trust that it's clean enough to drink or give to my dogs.
White is not alone.
Still don't feel safe drinking it?
Nope, don't feel safe yet.
So you're still drinking the bottled water?
Yep, got a whole bunch of it.
Okay, and you plan to do that for a while now then?
Yep.
Matthews says it's a lot of bottled water to buy, but he wants to keep his family safe.
I was kind of like hurt because I got like 13,000 kids. I got a lot of kids.
But with so many still sticking to bottles, that creates more waste. Republic Services takes care of Toledo's trash and recyclables and many of the surrounding areas. The general manager of the company says he's seen at least a 20% uptick in extra bottles.
And what we've done to accommodate that is have people set out extra bags next to their regular totes during the regularly serviced days. So we have seen an uptick there.
Jones says they have had to use more help, but they are not charging any additional fees.
We're still seeing somewhat of an uptick, and we're prepared to accommodate our customers' needs.
And it looks like they might be picking up extra recyclables for a while.
If you still see the green stuff floating in the water, I ain't drinking it. The other day they were saying it was close to being undrinkable again, so I just don't trust it. I think it'll be a long time before I drink it again.
Some are concerned about the environmental impact of all these extra bottles, but the GM of Republic Services says there's no concern there. They are able to recycle these bottles very easily, so don't worry about that. Reporting live, Christy Lee, 13 ABC Action News.
All right, Christy, thanks very much. And it's clear that